Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. It's going to be a very special video, very special confirmations for it. First of all, giving you a little bit of updates for it. Yesterday we didn't do the live chat because I was with Nina. That she came from India. She was visiting it with her friends here in Bulgaria. So we met together. She gave me a very, very good gift. Actually, I want to show it to you. It was a very beautiful Ganesh, and of course a plate from India with an elephant. She knows I love them so much. I'm just going to have time to put it in together. But what I want to talk to you today is about healing, and we're going to go dive deep from within. Is understanding that we are passing a pain that we inherit from others. We are passing pain to other people to make sure feel how it feels so they can learn and so on and so on. But the wisdom, the real wisdom is when you understand you have to stop passing the pain to others, because within this there will be no need for healing, and the real healing will begin from within you when you understand to stop passing the pain, because it's a toxic situations. So I also want to recognize Bianca Jedwich. Thank you for your donations on the PayPal, and Tiffany, thank you so much. I guys really appreciate it. Let's recognize the people who are coming into the chat. Purity Passion and Diamond B so far are in the chat. It's going to be a very special if you get the point I'm trying to make you today for it. You have a pain inside of you. That is a pain that somebody gave you. That was a pain that someone taught you. That was a pain that you inherit within your bloodline. That is a pain from the world. And when you feel somehow, in a way, you're passing that pain. You want to hurt others. You want to show the hurt. You want to passing that hurt. Maybe the other people can be feeling in a certain way. They may feel sorry for you. They may be done it for you. When you understand when this pain, if it wasn't passed on, what would the world would be? How powerful the world will be from within. They say without pain there is no wisdom. But if we not carrying this pain, we are healing it totally from within. What are we going to pass instead? Just take a minute for you to sink in from within you. Because with the pain, it comes in the consequences with the pain, and then it has to come a healing process to heal the pain. All right. But if you heal from within, that you don't have to pass a pain, what is that going to be for you? You're going to ascend. You're going to move to another level of your existent understanding from within you. You're going to rise above all that crap from within. You will understand that the people who hurt you, you will forgive them simply because they are now aware of what they're doing. You're not going to be aware of that they're passing a pain that was either inherited, it was inflicted, or a pain that hold on from within them. So the only way they can express how they feel is through pain, to hurt you, or to damage it, or and so on and so on. for it. Why? Because they are not awakened from within what they are doing for it. It will understand that the people pass your pain, they're not awakened. For you, the wise one, for you, the person who is awakening, the person who wants to have its inner peace from within you, you're going to find the unlimited power of forgiveness from within you, or also known as grace. There's so much other energies out there that we can pass in around instead of pain. We can passing wisdom. We can passing love. We can passing compassion. We can pass a human care behaviors instead of pain. A lot of the people, we're going about healing. Everyone needs healing. All right. You need healing. You need to heal from within you. And when you become the healer from within you, you understand you're mastering this process of transformations of pain. All of a sudden, you're going to stop passing pain, but you're going to be having a miracle from within you. You're going to heal from within you. You're going to heal in a way that you never thought impossible from within you. And then you're going to be finding this grace from within yourself. You're going to be finding this inner peace even more peaceful from within you. Because you understand that the pain, the passing the pain, that is something that needs to stop from first from within you, and the second of all from others. There was a lot of posts on the Facebook during the Mercury retrograde, and they were talking about exactly about this pain. Like, for example, you were not gonna know what happened, how you broke my heart until somebody doesn't broke your heart. This kind of like a quotes or quotations or post or articles for it. They're talking about this inner desire of passing the pain through. And take a look at it from within yourself. When you're expressing the pain for it, is that your pain? Is that a pain from caused from somebody else? Is that a pain from your soul connection, from your divine partner, from your twin flame? Why is that coming? It is you to reach a new higher level of understanding that this process of passing pain and pass it on over and over and over, it doesn't lead to any good. For example, a culture pain. You have to be not socializing with these people because they're that culture. And now there is a pain, there is a hatred, and there's so much developed from it that has been passing through the generations from within. Why do we need that? You will understand you're not going to need this. Whatever we are going as a society, as a culture, as a spirituality, and with all this, we're not going to need that. We don't have to carry this anymore from within us, simply because it weighs us down. It lowers a down our lower vibrations from within. Hopefully, you guys understand how this powerful is. I was looking at the astrology report last night. I come back home at 2 o'clock in the morning. I did the astro gravitational report last night, and that hit me like a rock. Because people are passing the pain from one person to another as energy, as a gravitation from within, and we are continuing to passing it around like in a virus. Yes, the pain and learn from within us, but if it wasn't the pain, only the wisdom could have been passed on. If you understand, you don't have to be passing pain to hurt other people, to hurt other situations, and so on from within you. Take a look at the energy you're wasting about thinking about a certain pain, a certain solution, a certain positions from within you. And you will understand there is something deep in there. And I understand it's not everybody will get to this. For some people, it's going to be even harder to comprehend it because they want to make sure the other person knows how you actually feel. So they stop doing it. You're trying to teaching them, but they have to have the self-awareness from within them about that pain that they're passing around, about these situations they're passing around, and so on and so on. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys today. Today, it's a very beautiful healing time from within. I know there is also an energy that's been going around, is a mini dark night of the souls, and so on. There is been a confirmations about this, but take a look inside of you for it. So, hi, Christy. I found love easier than the pain along with the forgiveness. Exactly. Hi, Maria Richards. Thank you. You two coming to the chat. And take a look when you understand it. You set up a standard from within you not to pass that pain. What happens with the pain from within you? I'm challenging you to do this. I want you to find something from within you that you never thought it's possible from within you to see it. You're going to be the wounded healer that heals its wounds and begins to heal other people. Okay? You're going to discover it's a totally different energy, totally divine energies from within. And you begin to understand it. Something beautiful will happen to you. I don't know how to embrace that or in these situations. I did the 2 healing sessions last night. That's why I was so late and so on. That's why I'm actually a little bit tired. I look like a little bit tired, but it's not about the tiredness. It is about the peace that it's inside. It's more important about this peace from within. And take a look right now. We have a Mercury retrograde. There is I direct right now. Look at these messages right now. How did they resonate it a few days back? How they resonate right now in you. What's going to happen if you replace the pain with love? What could happen if you actually get this internal forgiveness from within yourself and you free yourself with the desire to get back to this person, to do whatever I wanted to do? What is the right thing to do? Because you have to feel, okay, I give them a lesson. No, you don't. And that is not your job. The wife is going to teach them a lesson, not you. And that's what this is you also going to understand. You're going to quit taking it personally, everything, when somebody is hurting you. People hurting you because they're hurt from inside. Someone else hurting them. Someone else got that in them. And now they have it within them. And that's what they're passing that around. But you as you evolving right now, you are getting into this position. You will understand this is something we don't need that anymore. We need to pass different thing around. We need to pass the inner peace and wisdom from within to reach a next higher level of our evolution, to be our true selves and go right there on that state from it. It's a little short message that I want to give you guys. But if you put this from within you, you'll discover something beautiful. Something very beautiful. I never thought about it that one day I'm going to be talking about this. Specifically today. No. But last night that hit me when I was looking at the astrology charts. And I'm like, that's what I'm going to be telling the people today. With one general message: stop passing the pain around for it. She is like diseased. She is like something like a virus. A negative virus, they are feeding the lower vibrational feeds from it to the people. How do you feel later on when you find out that you hurt somebody because of your ego? How would you find out if you hurt somebody because they don't know what they were doing? Neither do you. So that healing process from within is teaching you, the spirit, the soul is teaching you from within you. And God bless your soul if you kind of like a self-awareness about this. Okay, be aware of what's going on with that energy, and you transmute it, you transform it, you change that pain into a healing from within you. Your energy balance is going to become better. Your inner self is going to get better. You're going to feel more light. You're going to see a much more light from within you than ever you've seen before. You will understand once you get to this level, guys. And that's what my message is to you. So now, if you guys have so many questions, let me know. All right. I know it's not many of you today, but that is okay. We all need the hermit mode from within. By the way, on October 6th, I'm going to be doing a 4, maybe 6 hours live up here. That is my gift to you guys. I've been doing this for quite a few years. So that's what I'm going to do. That's how I celebrate myself from within me. It's my birthday. So that's what I'm going to do. So get ready with the whole questions you want to ask under the heaven if you guys want it. And hopefully we're going to have some great time for it. So, and if you guys have questions or any ideas about topic about tomorrow, let me know. But it's good to be with people who I'm so proud of that we met here in Bulgaria. I always wanted to go to this place, and I never had a chance as a kid to go there. Yesterday was very good. I went to one of the oldest capitals of Bulgaria. I posted the things on the Facebook. So it's beautiful energy, very beautiful. Mhm. All right. So I know don't take other people's attacks personal. Fill that space with love and understanding. I would like your ideas about energy vampires and distractions. Hi, Miss Williams. Thank you for coming in. And Christy, I don't take the other people attack personally. And fill that space with love and understanding. That's pretty good. If they want to attack you personally, they have personal issues from within them because that's what they learned for it. Maybe that's what they want to protect from it. And that is a old way instead of seeking the situations from within. And, the lower minds, they trying to argue and win the situations compared to the spiritual. They don't argue, they're just looking for how to resolve the issue. And if you're Christian, you do that. That is going to be a pretty very well done from within. So that is good if you do it. Miss Williams, I would like your ideas about energy vampires and distractions. Energy vampires. What do they call the energy vampires? First of all, the energy vampires, those are people who cannot usually produce energy from within them. They are also known as attention seekers. They seeking attentions, they seeking energy, they seeking somebody to help them to do this things for them. Two usually begins at the age of 2, 3. That is the kid who always seeks the attentions of mom, seeks the attentions of others instead of growing up, and so on and so on. Later on in life, that's the kid that wants the attentions from everyone, and if he this doesn't get attention, that attention becomes to a creating a drama, and once the drama is created, which is the negative energy is created, that kid receives the energy, receives the attention, and then he feels okay and he's been quiet or plays with it then. But after he's been creating to it, you may tell the person to, hey, I'm going to be busy in 5 minutes, don't do this. And they feel that you cut off that energy from them, and exactly within a few minutes later, they will come in and exactly when it's not supposed to, and they're gonna create this drama, these stories from within, so they can't get the attention because they feel left out. You need to understand that this energy vampire situations for it later on, when it comes into a good friends, when it goes to boyfriends and so on, those are the attention seekers from within. That leads to a lot of codependency, a lot of situations and aggravations from within, and so on. Later on uh, into marriage, that is going to be a person who constantly will think that everything is about them from within the family. In a toxic way, that is the masculine energy that asks all the time everything to be done for him. The wife has to cook, wash, and serve him as a servant to him. On the other toxic side, that is the female that thinks that the man has to provide everything. The man has to go. The man has to do everything for her, and so on and so on and so on. And she's going to basically become the benefit of everything because that's who she is. She's the queen, and so on. Very good questions, by the way, Miss Williams. And the distractions, okay? What are the distractions and the form of that distractions are coming is when they create a some kind of like a drama. They create this drama distraction so they can distract you of what do you do, okay, of what are you more important things to do. They distract you to pay attention to them, and these distractions they can come in many different ways. They can come into a ways that they can be you can feel with an energy. They can create an aggravations. They can create a issue. But some of these people they have a lot of problem if someone if you pay more attentions to someone instead of them for it, and that can be turned to a huge codependency, and now they're going to look at it for any way to create the distractions just so they can get the attention. But through the attentions, when you give the attentions to these people, they get the energies from it. Sometimes, when you give this energy freely and so on, they took it for granted. Later on, they don't understand. They think that you owed it to them. And when you owe to them, they think that they owe you. That is how it leads to a toxic patterns, personal behaviors, and so on and so on and so on from within. But if you look at it, how that has been created is because of that could be, passed through the generations. Maybe the father was like this, or the mother was like this, or the grandparents were similar like this, and they were codependent so much from it, and they were this authoritarian personality. They are authoritarian because they think that everyone has to give them an energy, everyone has to be for them, and so on and so on. But the distractions can be find out as early as in a childhood. That is the troublemaker kid that is always makes you troubles. Makes you troubles at home, makes you troubles at school. That's the bully type personality at school. Then later on in teenage years, for it, they're the aggressive one. They think they win, and later on within their 20s and plus, that is a this controlling toxic personality. If we're talking about if you're masculine, there wants to controls everything. If it is a feminine, though, this energy could be very destructive. It's basically can use the love from others like a napkin. Okay, come here. I got the love, bye, and so on. There's a lot of this going on for it. So hopefully that kind of like help you, Miss Williams. But thank you, very good questions. But how to solve this is to cut it and explain to that person that they have to do the things for themselves. Nobody has to do this. Nobody has to have the cooperations. You have to have this interdependence situations. Okay, it's not like a codependency from. That's why some of the people they cannot leave home with their parents when they are in their 30s, 35s. While in their 20s, we're talking about earlier 20s, 20, 25, they should be already known how to work, how to manage their balanced money, how to be going in life and be responsible for their money, for their families, situations, and so on and so on. And yeah, I forgive and forgive so many times now. It's hard for me to forgive again. I'm kind of numb to forgiving. Diamond B, it is about that, especially because I know what you're talking about. For it, if you look at it, even into the narcissist, okay, the narcissist usually creates, and for the narcissist, there is too many personalities within them. So one personality can talk the truth from within them, and they want to be the truth, but another personality is not. So now all of a sudden you don't know what to forgive. That is the problem with in these cases for it with the toxic relationships. But if you understand that the narcissistic situations or toxic situations, someone created them. Somebody passed that pain to cause them to happen with it because the real personality is in this jail inside, okay, hidden. They want to be free. And you understand that this person didn't know anything else except passing the pain to everyone around them. You do not know that. You cannot never know that at the beginning. But later on, you will find out, you will figure it out, and you will understand that they carry enormous amount of pain from within. Pain that was never expressed, pain that was never let it go, and pain that they didn't forgive from within them. Now they're walking around, they're doing all this, and they have a pain. But you become a wiser person. You become this self-awareness person. Now you understand that that was a very lower way of energies and so on. Now you can really forgive from within. So seek that little bit deeper into that for it. Diamond B. Hi, CC. Victor, hi. Thank you for coming in. Christy, I feel lost of love emanating from this group. I feel lots of love. Okay. This is Golden Dio. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Maria. Sisi, what about twin who feels himself by the victim and everything, no self accountability? Do you forgive them and assign them the way of thinking? You gotta forgive them. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna carry it with you for the rest of your lives of what they did to you, or what are they planning, or they're running from, or how much more pain they carrying within them, and they haven't healed that pain from within them. What is that purpose does to you? Even if you want a revenge on them, you want to unmask the situation and so on. What is that gonna do to it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What can you do though? It's within you. You understand that they were passing a pain from within them that they need to heal from within. And by this understanding, it helps you to forgive to forgive them from within you. But it's gonna do something else. You will understand that a lot of the people living in this false mask, okay, behind a false mask is the people they are hiding the pain from within them, the truth from within them, the real personality from within them. And if they want to heal, if they will really want to heal, they will figure out this from within themselves. The path of healing is going to lead them eventually to this point of understanding they carry the pain, maybe as a child, maybe it's from culture, maybe inherited, wherever the situations might be, maybe even from a past relationship. If their spouse was toxic for it, then that toxicity went around within children, went around within them, and so on. Now they think that you are like their past person, or maybe the person that hurts them. So now they have fear of this pain. They never express this pain from within you. And now, yeah, you are their twin flame. You have these soul connections, but you point them out what they need to work on it. But if they don't want to work on it, you cannot help them. Even though the last night was been talking about all this healings from within, you cannot help someone who cannot want to be healed from within. You can't. Doesn't matter. You can go and have thousands of energy massage, thousands of energy talks. You can create so many things, but you won't be able to heal. But the healing begins when you understand what the pain was, that maybe you are also passing a pain to others, and you decide to stop passing this pain. So when you stop passing this pain, you also stop receiving this pain from within you. You begin to heal wounds that you never knew you had it from within you. Everyone that hurt you, everyone that you hurt, all of a sudden begins to heal from within you. Uh, Distractions so helpful. You're welcome, Maria. Miss Williams, thank you. Assert firm boundaries, teamwork. Yes, boundaries they need about these situations, Miss Williams. Yes, there has to be a boundaries. The person has to understand that they cannot do this because they interfere not only within their life, they're not going to be looking at within their life. They're always going to be feel helpless, hopeless. Someone has to do it for them, for it. But little by little, they have to learn to do the things from within them. Not like every time they are screaming and you have to go and get the milk for them right away when it does it, not really to when they have issues and they're telling you what to do, when to do it, how to do it, for example. Or when they tell you, oh, please bring me some water. Come on, you can go to the sink and get a water yourself, for example. For it, yes, it takes a teamwork, the whole teamwork to understand around this person. This person has to learn to do things on their own and stop being in a codependent. Because that way, if that is a family situation and you have someone in the family that is like this, you actually have to recognize this from within. And this situations, everyone participated from within. They participate with understanding that this person creates these distractions, this drama, these scandals, because of he cannot produce energy, he cannot do things from within. But when they begin to teach him and being supportive so he can learn, now he can understand this. For most of you have to forgive yourself. Exactly. Thank you, Christy. Exactly. Love this compassion, forgiveness. Definitely, Christy. The hardest part is to forgive self. Yes, exactly. Apply understanding, self-care, but necessary to this journey. Miss Williams, exactly. It's necessary for this journey. It's okay to have a realistic expectation now from yourself and from other no BS. Exactly. So, dear, perhaps you can speak to attract engaging relationship with difficult self, surfing person who enter them anyway. My question is, what do you think we are mirroring so we can learn? Dear, perhaps you can speak to the attractions of engaging relationships with difficult self-serving persons. They're not actually self-serving uh, for it. No, they missing the lack of growth for it uh, too. But what it's necessary for the journey is to understand the issues and heal the issues. That's what the journey is about. And this is why these illuminations that came in today, 2 o'clock in the morning, what is about the pain for it. So this person is passing his own pain that he cannot be able to do this because he got used to it. He did not learn it that certain things he can do by himself from within. He can get these things from within. He can get to work, to do the inner work, and so on and so on. Whatever is the reasons for it. But the realistic expectations, they have to be based out of the reality, okay? Within the reality itself, the way it is. Not you to put the blindfolders and says, this is not how that is, this is not how the situation is, this is not how this stuff is. It is to have a real, precise, realistic to your own self. That comes into the honesty from within you. But with all this about the mirroring, is the mirroring can help? Probably can help in there if the person is open within the mirroring. You need to understand some people are open to a mirroring, some people are not open to the mirroring from within them. They have a fear within this because they will lose the things inside for it. Maybe what you are saying is a part of the answer. What are we trying to achieve for our understanding? What we're trying to achieve for understanding, it is basically to be a self-aware of things that suppress our progress, our uh, growth as a energy, as a spiritual energy, as a personality energy. That's what I'm talking about. Because the time that we spend of thinking about someone, being in pain because of someone, being in depression, being in this, being that, or wasting time and so on, that actually it's downtime for within us. This is a downtime we to not progressing, we to not to work on something positive, need to, we to not create something more uh, from within that's gonna help people compared to be in that situations for it. And we are going to have to learn to evolve from this. I'm talking about like for thousands of generations, certain tribes, they hate each other. And guess what? These tribes, they have millions of people, and these millions of people wasting so much time and energy. And they're like, I'm not going to deal with this because we hate them. We've been hating them for thousands of years, and we're always going to be in a fight with them because we're the right ones. And then it's the same thing backwards. In this other case, we are told and this and so on. We're the right ones. I'm not talking about certain religious here. I'll be clear about this. I'm talking about this comes in from your earlier situations, coming from the tribals, the tribes situations for that is even now when you begin to hate one person because he's such a such a such and so on, and guess what? Every time you see this person, you feel this negative energies flowing to you. Why? And then you see someone like this, and then you're passing that negative energy to this person. But if you take a look at the whole process, that is a distort energy, and you spent time and energy to do all this process. Now the wisdom comes in and tells you, listen, you're wasting time, energy, and effort within you. So it is about to illuminate yourself about this. When you illuminate yourself, Maria Richards, you heal. You understand it. It's going to be an incredible healing in there. I, I mean, to me, I understand it, but I don't know how to kind of like have the words of the whole process. Maybe it's too much earlier to talk about this, but I don't know how to explain it to the whole process. But once you figure out that puzzle that you're putting together of all about this, you will find something amazing, something for it. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for coming in. Hate energy is built by self. Uh, hate You can hate the people from because the people they may have something more than you do. You may hate people because they're more successful than you. You may hate people because they're from different origin. They could be a different culture. They can be a for whatever reasons for it. But what did the hate does? Basically, you're hurting yourself with that hate, first of all. And a second of all, it doesn't help for evolutions, neither to you, neither the person you hate. That helps in there? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter what base that hate is for it, but it's a choice. It's a choice that you're right. It's a choice. But when you understand that that choice, it is to prevent this to happen, okay, it's even greater. You see what I'm saying? So, for example, you don't like a certain type of people because of their culture or because of what you know about it. But if you sit down and talk with some of these people from that same culture, and you find that they are more human than you ever thought about it, and everything that you are programmed of you hating them, all of a sudden it's changed that they are beautiful souls like you. And now you understand why was that happen or what was that all about. And you understand that you were passing a pain that was somehow from within you. Then you understand I don't need this pain anymore. And you let it go. You forgive yourself. You forgive the situations, and you are find grace from within you. Uh, when I help you heal, it heals me as well as the collective. I'm feeling and seeing energies as we speak. Yes, you will get it. I don't know. It's kind of like a high vibe energies right now. Maybe because this retrogrades begin to does its work. But Mercury in Virgo right now, it is about healing to talk to doing things for, and that's what the Reiki it's coming from. Mercury. Okay. If you have Mercury in the sixth house, God bless your soul. Probably doing Reiki from it. But yes, it is healing. It is healing. It's a beautiful healing from within. For so yeah. You guys have some any more questions or anything? You guys. There he is. Any we have a topic we talk about tomorrow? So what is wanted to say to you guys from the part of self-awareness is to catch yourself with these red flags from within you. When you say to yourself, is that good? Is that going to benefit me? Is that going to benefit everyone else? It is to be aware of your own feelings about your own actions from within. So for it. Gotta go. Thanks everyone. I'll catch up tomorrow. Love the purple. Okay. Thank you. I love the purple too. It gives me a different energies. Yes. Accepting where you are in the journey. Exactly, Tiffany. Yeah, accept. Maria reaches. Have a good one, Maria. Hopefully have a great day. And Christy, can you have more than one twin? You need to understand that there is a lot of differences with, for example, if you can be with your twin flame, maybe you have a twin soul that comes in as a twin flame, or even you can't get connecting with a divine partner. Okay, all of those are spiritual connections that we maybe figure it out or understand from within. We're still debugging the soul connections, guys. Is there is a possibilities? Yes, there is. If you have a few spiritual partners, then you will understand that you are looking at from within. Maybe you're accepting everything as a twin flame. You may be looking at more things as a twin flame, but don't attach too much to the label as a twin flame. Because there is no only a twin flame attachments in there. You need to understand that the divine partnership is different for it. Twin flame is twin flame. Soulmate is a soulmate. We want to know the exact precise who it is, what it is, and so on and so on. It is about you to evolve to that point, to have a spiritual partner that you want to be sharing everything within them. I mean, absolutely everything. Equal give and take, equal situations, equal right within the authority. That is the magic relationship between the moon and the sun. The moon represents the intuition, the spouse, the mother for it. The sun represents the masculine, the authority from it. Well, take a look when the intuition and authority from within you as a person, what does that do to you? How fast you are moving into that, into the journey for it. So, yeah. Great topic, Tiffany. What topic, Tiffany, you proposed? Mm. Hi, Salma. Thank you for coming in. Mm. There is something that I'm missing here. So that's what this is. It is about, can you have more than a one twin? It is about, you can have a divine relationship similar as a twin flame. Maybe there can be even a higher than that. It all depends of the divine journey, the way things got right or got wrong. I mean, within 100, 150 years from now, we can figure out the differences more and more for it. The only thing right now we know about that we are capable of soul-to-soul communications. We have abilities and capabilities of mirroring and passing consciousness from one self to another person. And we have ability and capability of telepathy, energy work, energies exchange, and working within the universe from within. That can happen mutually with the same with the person, or can happen on its own. So I believe our children can also be our twin flames. I don't think so. Then it's not as the children. For you need to understand, twin flame is a partnership, not with the kids. The kids you have, they can inheriting a different situations for, but not as that level what we're talking about for. But Salma, that's what you're talking about in there is the way the feeling is because the child usually takes a little bit of the energy of the mother uh, to create his own energy field. And within the mother, there is always a missing a little bit energy that the child has to return to the mother for it. And that is a um, very crazy situations. Some of the people, it's very intense actually. There's some Tiffany, thanks, because I feel that sometimes when things are not the way you want them to be, you choose not to accept that what part of the journey that's true, which is better for you. Exactly, because you want so many things. I want so many things. Everyone wants so many things. But when we want the inner peace and let it flow with the energies, and don't be stressing yourself out. Don't be having this pain that the things doesn't go your way. So yes, we're accepting that journey more and more. And the more and more we join in the journey, the more the situations are getting better. What is the energy today? Panic, pains, and spasm. Oh yeah, there has been a lot of reports about mini dark night of the souls for it. Last night I had to go to some emergency healing sessions for. You need to understand the intense energies right now are tough. And Josh, give me your location and what is the current time by you, and I will look at the energies, particularly right now for you at this current moment. Just write it down the town in the country, and what is the current time, and I can look at the energies. You guys know I can check these energies to see how that is. Dear Tiffany H says tomorrow topic should be accepting where you are in the journey. Okay. All right, I got it. Okay, if you guys want to talk about to accept where you are in the journey, we can talk about it. the acceptance, the power of acceptance of the journey. That's pretty good, Diamond B. Love that. If you guys love it, I'll go for it. Unless there is some other topic, there is some people who comes in. All right, Josh, give me 1 second. I'll dig into this to you. All right. Josh, right now the ascendant is at 23 degrees of Sag, and it is opposing Mars. And also the ascendant is squaring Mercury, and Mercury is squaring Mars. Mars is squaring Neptune, and Neptune is squaring the ascendant. So there is a huge T squares within all this, with the communications, within the situations, and so on. So you can be experiencing all these intense energies right now from within you. That can comes into like a guilt, shame, and kind of like a wrongdoing, and also feel like a dark night of the soul. That can be created this uh, uh, energy of going down. It's like you going down within the lower energies, and it can be feeling the pull of the collective energies down, and that can feel so bad about this, because the moon right now, it's also squaring Venus and the sun. That is the love that it's opposing Jupiter, and that is the authority that it's also opposing Jupiter, but also squares the moon. So now there is this communications from within you between the intuitions and the authority, and this is known as the first quarter moon situations. Plus, that is in a cardinal sign. That is about the job that has not been done to create the proper relationship from within. It didn't took the authority to create a relationship, or something has to do with the relationships from within, and now can be felt exactly the way you are explaining, because it's this deep sadness could be coming in. A walk in as an energies from within that creates the nervous system to be stressed out. So, but there is a lot of purging energies, yes, for all Tiffany ideal. Okay. Keep hearing Get the VX and other programs. Program come through the internal dialogue. There is a lot of things it's going to be going on right now. A lot of situations today was actually a lot of healing day. You are going to be experiencing Josh from like in an hour from now. If you haven't watched the astro gravitational report, I suggest you to watch it. I believe that was at 11 o'clock, which is going to be probably within an hour from now for you. And at 8 o'clock p.m., it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. You're going to understand that this cleaning and the sinks are for it, and to come out. Some of the energy I've been feeling lately is confusion. Of course, that is a Neptune who is retrograde. He shows the confusions. I feel it's not accepting my twin. Of course, the love Venus doesn't have positive aspects. Feeling is not the honest person I thought he was. I feel it's arrogant and just playing with my. The message is not done. Yeah, you're gonna feel all those energies. for um, playing with my emotions. Maybe this is temporary because I've never felt like this before. It's a collective, guys. This energy is collective. And let me talk about a little bit about this collective energy. As I show up in the astro gravitational reports and Purity, thank you for confirming the astrology gravitational report. You need to understand Venus is love. It is the goddess of love. But right now she's in oppositions with the retrograde Jupiter. Jupiter moves retrograde for that reason, because the love, the understandings about love, the caring about love, it wasn't built right. Okay, we're talking about if you're mistaking the love that the man have to give you all the money and you have to go ahead and spend them for whatever you want to spend them with it, that's not love. You are with the person because of the money, not because of love. Okay, or we're talking about we were talking about last yesterday. We were talking about overall lunchtime. It is like the kids today, these days, they are misunderstood building the love from within them with things. When you buy them a toys, when you buy them a things, when you buy them a later on when they become teenagers, when you buy them an expensive cars, or you go ahead and provide for them, but you missing the point. They're never going to learn how to provide for themselves later on in life. And now that's what we are breaking. We are breaking this old growth from within the whole totally society that comes in. You're going to feel it. It is a collective understanding. Now Neptune, who is also retrograde in Pisces, he says like, I can't trust this person. There is a deceptions. Okay, there is a misvisions. There is a missignals, mixed signals from within. It's good or bad. I don't know what it is. It's a lot of confusions. That's when Neptune comes in. But also Neptune, it says like, let me show you what the confusions are. And you see it from within you. Is the confusions are helping? No. But understanding the two opposite sides within a one thing, and you make a one conscious decision, that's what you need to do. You become one. That is the part of the one for it. Go through these confusions, but clearly have understanding of the processes that's happening right now. I believe every one of you feel like something is demolished right now from within you. That is the mini dark night of the souls that everyone experiences in a somehow level from within them. There is like this energy that is like uh, sucking out something from within you. It gets something out of you, and you feel like you're attached to something. You see things that were not good, that were not correct, that were shameful. There was things in the past you did, or somebody did to you that weren't proper, and you are angry about it. But now the dark night of the soul, the energies is coming, and it's like, look, we brought this for you to understand it and just see it. When are you going to evolve with from this? We brought it in so you can rise up. You can go up. You see this energy from higher view. You go ahead and see the situations from the higher view. And guess what? When you see it from the higher view, you evolve. And now this energy is not going to come to you anymore. And you're wondering what it is all about. So, yes, for maybe it's the growth within Salma. It is a lot of growth, guys. Okay, I thought Venus was in Libra now. Yes, Venus is in Libra, but it's opposing Jupiter in Aries. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about Athena and Zeus are in fight because Zeus didn't build properly the castle in the sky. So now Zeus has to destroy the part of that castle and rebuild it from within. Basically, that's what it goes on for it. That's what kind of like I'm trying to projecting, trying to show you somehow way you guys to understand. Um, Jill Foster, thank you for coming in. I knew I had to move forward, and finally left, and I lived in a van for 2 weeks from parking lot to parking lot. Went to codependent rehab. I got addicted to listen to tarot readings. The tarot readings are addictive. A lot of the things are addictive. You actually looking at to find something that can give you an answers that you currently don't have. The only answers you have is in the base of the informations you have from within you. Maybe someone withholds information, maybe someone doesn't want to talk to you because the issues are more deeper than they are appeared from within. And you cannot find an answer for those deep issues of the current moment at the current situations right now. For it, but Jill, get yourself up, take yourself away from this sticky situations of listening to the tarot readings. We are all guilty on that for it. But little by little, get up in your feet. Go and do something to find a job. Find something to a courage. Okay, find the courage. But before the courage, Jill, I want you to find a deep, deep reason from within you so that you can develop that courage from within you. You to fix your life. You deserve a better life. You deserve to live in a house, not in the van. You deserve to have a beautiful family, okay, beautiful kids, and so on and so on. But dig the reason in you for you. Because if you are codependent with your twin flame to do something, or your soulmate, or your divine partner to do something from within, you're codependent on that. But when you become ready for a mutual agreement and mutual give and take and so on and so on, but working on you. But that has got to give you some kind of energy for it. Okay, that you can build that courage inside of you. So doing inner healing now must be most beneficial. Exactly, Salma. Exactly. Hi, Crow. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Dio. Unprocessed pain is one of the key reasons for so many suffering. The reason people don't want to work on that pain is because it's too painful and they get out of the control. Exactly. But Crow, if they understand that that pain don't have purpose, really accept to tell you that we need to stop passing the pain, and we start, instead of passing pain around, passing healing around, that issues can be easily solved from within. They can be beautifully healed because we are still passing pain around. When are we going to pass unconditional love? When are we going to be passing unconditional understanding? That's what we need to do. We need to transform right now. But yes, things are got out of control, and right now we are facing these situations for it. You don't have to be under control. Everything is repairable. Everything is fixable. The only thing it is there is a people who lost hope, who lost faith that they can fix it. That is the hard problem because of so much pain that they carry from within them. So much pain. For all right. Okay. Let me write down. Crow, thank you. That was a very good very good. I like when there is some things like this here. So yes, unprocessed paint is a lot of. I mean, unprocessed paint is like you have that backpack that you pouring this unprocessed paint inside, and keep piling it up, and then it's so heavy to move it, even to process it. But if you understand that the pain was given to you from people who are wounded, and you wounded people from it, it's gonna help you to, oh my God, what did I do? So all of a sudden, all that process is sorted out, that unprocessed pain energy from within you, and now you begin to sort it out. Intent once while you sort it out, you're gonna begin feeling forgiveness. You're gonna be asking for forgiveness, or you're going to feel grace from within that you did the things inside. So, okay, just want to write it down. The Tiffany was. Accepting. Okay. Josh, I appreciate this daily chance, dear. Yes, I was spoken to Ray. We talk about it, and we talk about that these daily chants, they actually become like a confirmations of energy that's happening as the gravitations. They're actually coming as the informations, but also they come as a guidelines later on. And we were kind of like laughing about this for it, and that's what we are going to be doing this daily chants. Hopefully these situations are going to be helping us more and more for, and you guys welcome, how can you get instant energy? All you have to do is flow within the universe. There is so much energies within the universe, but you need the reason what you're going to do with this energy. For example, when you're a healer, you get this energy from the universe, you give it to that energy, but then the energy that you are healing now, she feels so good and she's returning to you. I mean, if you pay money or you are grateful or whatever, it's a lot of different ways of you know energies exchange, and goes back into the universe. So basically you're the person who actually, it's not about to get the instant energy, it is about you to be in this amazing instant state of accepting the energies. Then you're going to have instant energies for it. I mean, yesterday I give so much energy that I never thought I could have possibly have it within me. Okay, due to very good healing energies, I work within the universe energies and so on and so on for it. And after that, I work with another person. I had to go through, look at the energy and the karmic, the situation. There is a actually damage physiology process says from within that they don't work. That is involving the biology clock. That is involving a deeply wounds, but that is also involving closed heart chakra, and that is also was involving desire to go back to the person that hurt you and shame them forever and so on and so on, which is wasn't properly because it was actually creating more issues. So had a lot of healing work to do. I'm back home like 2 o'clock in the morning for. But talking about within this, the twin flame connections inside of me, the twin flames as I am, as energy, it helped that person. And I know it. I verified it that there was the help. The energy begins to flow after the talk, the digging up of the actual real issues, the discovering more of within the issues, it began to help the people for it. That's what is important. Okay, guys. So if you're looking for instance energy, in order to have an instant energy all the time from within you, you gotta be able to do some